Hello beautiful seekers, it's time again for your weekly intuitive message where you get to pick a card, where you get to look at the images of 3 cards and pick one that speaks to you. And this is for September 24th through 30th. So next week, Monday to Friday, next week, Monday to Sunday, all the way through. So are you ready? 3 messages. 3 intuitive messages, and then you will get to pick another one. So here we go. We're ready. Now I want you to pick the card once it's turned over only, not like this. I want you to use your intuition actively in this type of reading and see what picture you're drawn to. Okay, are you ready? Once they're turned around, I want you to pick one that you are drawn to. And let's go. Have you picked one? If not, pick one that draws you. Okay, here we go. The ones who picked this, I will put the times in the description box below of each of these cards, so you can skip right to that if you haven't picked the first one. So, know you belong. This is a beautiful one. Oh yes. Even if you are a little different, if he doesn't like where he is, might just spread his wings and fly away forever and never come back. So, the message for you here is that you do belong. You are in the right place. You're in the right body on planet Earth. Some people just feel not quite as though they even belong. Like every one of us gets that feeling sometimes. What am I even doing here? Why am I here? Why? What's going on? Nothing's going right for me. I'm feeling really, really bad. So know that you did choose to come into this incarnation and you chose this path for a reason. Especially because I'm seeing these wings, I want you to, next week when something triggers you and perhaps you're just really feeling out of it, feeling a little bit like a cast out perhaps, just to drop further down into your consciousness and ask for angelic help. Just say, that's what I do. When I'm feeling really bad, especially if I'm very, very, very frantic, I ask for divine help. I ask specifically Archangel Raphael. That's my go-to when I'm really, really feeling out of it. And also Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael. Doesn't matter what religion you are. These are non-denominational beings of light who are there for everybody. I don't prescribe to any religion at all. And I have these 2 beautiful archangels. So if you're feeling like this, just call on Archangel Raphael and Gabriel. Just try it. Say, please help me, calm me, show me a message that I belong, where I belong. Help me feel better. Help me find peace in my heart. Help me find my place. And if you do that, I know that you will receive divine guidance, and 5 minutes later, you'll feel better. That's always what happens. So, knowing that you are where you are for a reason, and just trying to stay calm and feel at peace within yourself, and settle down and settle in, because I bet that the people around you are very glad that you're there. They are. They're glad that you're there, and you're bringing them a lot of gifts and positive things. Okay, so that is the message for you. Know that you belong. Okay, now I'm going to clarify that with 2 tarot cards, the good old Rider-Waite. Okay, so I want you to, again, to get a little more specific, choose one of the 2 cards that I will flip over right away. I'll flip them right away. You're facing them. I do read these as reversals, as you know. So as soon as I flip them, choose one. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Oh, Queen of Wands and 7 of Pentacles. Those who picked this one, Queen of Wands. In this case, the message is be confident. Be confident that you are exactly where you belong. And where you belong, don't take any crap from others. That's what I'm getting. Sometimes we let ourselves be put down too much, and that's why we feel like we don't belong where we are. But you have to be more assertive, okay? You got to be more assertive. You got to put your interests through as well. Don't only think of the others. Think of yourself. Think what you need. Think what you need in that place where you are, whether it's your workplace or your home or your business or wherever you are in an online community. Be a little more assertive and confident, and know that you have a lot to give into that community where you are. So if you do that, you know, you'll be surprised how the others react. You know, sometimes it's surprising. You just need to be a little more assertive, and then, you know, suddenly the others take that cue. All right, so let's continue here. If you chose this one, the Seven of Pentacles, okay, this is telling me that you're totally doubting something in your life. You're doubting some of the results of where you're at. Okay, and this message is for you saying, don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. Don't leave. Don't change so fast. Don't take off. Just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit and let it settle before jumping to any fast conclusions, especially about leaving or changing. That's just what I'm getting for this one. Okay, so doubting your place, just hang on a little bit. Next week, if you really come to the conclusion, okay, yeah, all right, it really is time to go. It's time to make a change. It's time to change the job. It's time to up and go. Then, okay, but this week, no, don't do it, because I was just seeing these pentacles. I was seeing that you've worked hard for what you have. You've built yourself a really good base, and you're just really doubting. So this is saying, don't doubt so much. Just hang on a little bit longer here, all right, and see if you can find your place in the environment where you are. Okay, so let's continue. Next one. If you picked this card, let's look at this. Reveal your truth. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Revealing your truth. Who would know that such an incredibly interesting and different and magical fairy being is under your mask? Reveal your magic, your beauty, your difference, your true self. I mean, this is a pretty clear message. If you have been afraid or holding back in showing exactly who you are, what you are, and coming out, this is coming out of any particular closet that you may be in. So it's like, don't hide under this mask anymore. Why hide under a mask? Why not let everyone see your glory of who you are and what you have to say? So for next week, you'll know, you know, it'll come out, the situation will arise where you will have the opportunity to hide again, or where you can just be your own true self. And this can be for any level of being. For example, if you're a public speaker, if you're a YouTuber like me, or if you are putting yourself out there in any way, maybe you have been holding back a little bit because of society's expectations, because of fear. Maybe it's saying something, revealing what your truth is to a certain person or group of people, right? So next week, just do it. Do it. It's the right time. Okay, so let's continue here. This one fell out. There. Okay. All right. This one fell out, but hang on. Which one is it? Pick your card. All right, pick it. Okay, I hope you picked the one that drew you most. There. If you picked the Five of Pentacles, did any of you pick that? It's like, no, we don't like the Five of Pentacles. But we like the Five of Pentacles because everything that's negative has to be looked at sometimes, right? And so this as well. This may be a bit of a tough one, okay? Because this is showing your weaknesses. That's very clear. This is a situation coming up in this week, right? Where either you can be vulnerable, right? Show your weaknesses, whatever it is that you have been suppressing, you know, holding back, hiding. You gotta be a little vulnerable in a certain situation that's coming up next week. And when it comes up, you'll know, and that vulnerability will be to your benefit. It will be to your benefit. That's super, super clear here. So if you already know what it is, if there is already something that a situation that's been ongoing and you just didn't want to tell, you didn't want to tell that you don't have money, or maybe that, I don't know, that there's something which is bothering you, that's difficult, that you don't want to tell anybody, or any kind of weakness, specifically a weakness that maybe you perceive as a weakness, but that's just part of you. Come out with it. Reveal that as you are inspired to do so, okay? Okay, so the next one. 4 of Cups. Reveal your truth, okay? This is interesting. Now I'm getting the message here that this here, you have been trying to get through to someone. So this time this is you. You're the one who's offering the cup, and there may be someone who has not been wanting to listen to your truth. Okay? So maybe you've been trying to get through, trying to get your message across, trying to say, look, this is who I am, this is what I need, and they're just not listening, they're not hearing you. So the message here is to not give up. Continue putting through your point. Don't close up and shut yourself in just because they haven't listened. Continue doing it. Keep offering your truth, because your truth is a gift to them. So next week, maybe you'll come through, maybe you'll make a breakthrough, maybe you will make that person listen. And if that person doesn't listen, at some point, at least you were honest. You told them how you feel, you gave them a chance, and in the end, if they don't want to have that gift of the real you revealed, then it's going to be their loss, right? But keep doing that. So don't be frustrated if they don't listen, because that's their problem, that's their journey, not yours. Okay? All right, so for this one, I think we had this last week, didn't we? Surrender to the flow. Let's see what message comes through this time for this beautiful card here. Can you see that? Surrender to the flow. So I feel that this week it's about a specific thing or situation of resistance, that you have been resisting to a specific situation. You've been in a lot of resistance. It's not just going with the flow, you know, just floating around. No, there's been something that you feel that you know you should be jumping on the chance, the bandwagon, whatever it is, or letting go of something, and you have not wanted to, you have resisted. So this week will be the opportunity to stop the resistance and open up to that opportunity, or to let that thing go. All right, it'll be the chance. So let's see what it is exactly. Let us clarify with this. Let's try to get a little more light on here. Okay, so are you ready to choose one of the 2 cards, and that will be your specific message? Here they are. Ready? Boom and boom. Choose your card. Can you still see them? Yes. This one or this one? Choose now. Okay. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a major blockage having to do with communication and work and building something together. Maybe you have resisted. So this is the resistance, right? Maybe you have resisted some opportunities that you don't see as opportunities, or someone wants to work together with you, or there is some project where you wanted to do it alone, other people wanted to help you and you didn't do it. Something to do with this, something to do with Pentacles. This is the physical. This is something to do with a real physical situation regarding money, work, manifestation of some kind that you have been resisting. All right, so this is an interesting one. So think about in your manifestation, in your workplace, in your business, in your day-to-day real tangible activities, especially to do with people who are different, people who may be wanting to show you, offer you, communicate with you. Maybe you've been choosing the same thing over and over, and you need to choose something new, because these people are very different and very new. Look at these 3 people. I love this card because it shows for those days, I guess, like all the different types of people that there are working together. And there's been some sort of resistance to a new, different type of energy in your life, coming into your life or revealing itself that would lead to beneficial manifestation results. Okay, so this is for you. So that will arise just, and you know, these messages, if you're saying, what, it doesn't make sense, just keep that in the back of your mind. Keep it in the back of your mind, and it will make sense at some point next week when the situation arises. And maybe that will give you that little trigger to make a good decision. Now, look at this, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, my friend, if you chose this one, you have been super stubborn. What have you been stubborn about? The Queen of Swords reversed is just hard-headed and stubborn, says, no, I don't want this. I don't believe it. Okay, Queen of Swords upright is like open-minded, clear, you know, ready to make new and different decisions and choices. And this is just like being totally hard-headed. So whatever this is for you next week, it will arise again, and you will have the opportunity to overcome this stubborn stance that you're taking. This stubborn, I would say, the stubborn opinion where you're not wanting to release your opinion, where you see something in one way and you need to change your viewpoint. You got to change it. That's why this is coming up with the Queen of Swords. I know I'm so stubborn sometimes too. I know this. This happens to me a lot as well. So what have you been stubborn about? Where is there something where you think that you are in the right and everybody's in the wrong? But maybe it's not so. Maybe you are right too, but the other person's right too. Maybe you have to listen to the other party or look at a different way of doing it. That can also be right, and reconcile that way, right? Okay. All right. So there we go. So I hope that has helped you a little bit for next week. A little bit of inspiration here. Remember, I do have new readings in my shop. Look at my website, empressofwands.com. I offer readings of a different type, not this type of reading, different readings. You can work with me at a deep level in the Akashic Records. That's my specialty, looking deeply at your soul profile, looking at your karma, clearing your karma. And I also have Akashic Records coaching now. So take a look, and what I offer is really unique and absolutely helpful. Okay? Okay, great. Thank you so much. Natasha, your Empress of Wands, wishing you a beautiful, successful week. Bye for now.